Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're well. Hello. Good morning. Hello everyone. How y'all doing? Good morning. Kalimera. Good morning everyone. Right, let's have a look what's going on. Let's have a look what's going on Bitcoin. What a day. Right, cool. Okay, let's have a look. So, Bitcoin visited the very bottom of the range, and then it went straight to the top. And as I said this morning on my Greek version, I think it's my mistake that Bitcoin cannot go outside of the range. I have these lines there that stops Bitcoin going out. Good morning everyone, welcome. I'm going to give some few more minutes for the stream to start and establish and make sure that people hear this. Good morning everyone, welcome. Today we're going to talk about a little bit Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to do today. Is it going to behave today? Right, okay, so what we want to see Bitcoin now, we want Bitcoin to make sure that we stay above the 50%. That's what we'd like to see. Okay, maybe, stay at 98, or maybe, wait and see if we can come down to 97. It will make sense because we have some imbalance here. Okay, so we may come and visit these areas, excuse me, to make sure that, it clears that imbalance, to double check, so to say, with the 50% to make sure that we can stay here as a support. And then let's hope that European station will behave and the US later to carry on and push one more time up. Okay, that was a major market check out. It took out lots of longs, especially when they lost the 50%. After that, it was disaster. It was bloodbath everywhere. And because a lot of people went short as well, at the same time, the market turned around and took out the short versions as well. So both sides have been taken out. And now we would like to see, stabilize a little bit, stay above the 50%, and then maybe want to continue trying to attack again 102. This is the overview of Bitcoin today. Okay, very nice and simple. We are inside the range. We are above the 50%, so we are on the upper part of the range, which is good. It's bullish. We want to make sure that we stay here. We don't go any lower. Okay, and we would like to revisit these areas again, like this one here. So this is liquidity. So if we maintain the 50%, then there is a big chance that we will take out that liquidity, and there's more liquidity further up. Okay, it's a green day today. Kalimera everyone, Kalimera. It's a green day today. So if we pull the the website out there with the bubbles. So here we've got the bubbles here. So all green. So on the day, we're looking performances. That's good. On the day, it's fine. So on top 100 tokens, it's a green day. Some of them are on a double digit. XCN, it's 13% moving. OEM 14%. We spoke about that yesterday. Anyway, Tau. So yeah, these are moving. Ray is moving. TA is moving. Fat, Sui, Hype, all of these. So it's a good good day. I have no complaints about that one. Greed and fear moved again back to 72. So yesterday was 44, Friday was 72, so we moved back to 72. So it's like business as usual. People don't fear anymore. What else? I mean, let's talk a little bit about the calendar. There are some things that we need to watch out. So today we've got the job opening meeting. So we're going to have some reports there. That's going to happen 5 o'clock my local time, which is like half an hour after the US Open. So at the beginning of the US Open, we're going to have a report there. It's classified as orange. Wednesday, we got the PMI. And then Friday, we got the hourly earnings and employment chart and unemployment. Okay, non-farm employment change, and then we have the unemployment rate, and that is classified as red. So we're going to have some volatility, I believe, on Friday. Okay, so this is the calendar. No point to talk about liquidations. It's okay, it's fine. I don't think it's going to be any use to discuss about that one. The clock, here's the clock. We know what time it is. Okay, Asia is officially closed. So now we are alone within the European session until 4:30 my local time, which is 2:30 GMT time. We're going to have US Open, and that's going to be in combination. Okay, so that's that. Any tokens that you would like to, have a look at? I'm going to keep this nice and short. Trying to not bring too much noise into the TI. Trying to stick to simple stuff. Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome. And want to keep it nice and clean. As simple as possible. We can have a look on any other tokens if you wish. We have Solana as well. Is trying to recover. Okay, so Solana got a major push to the upside. No problem. That was very nice. Everyone recovered, but we lost the 50% and start consolidating. We have some imbalances here, so it does make sense that it wants to come down here. It's fine. We've got liquidity above. Okay, these levels. And on the left as well, you have liquidity here, you've got liquidity there, you've got imbalance liquidity, so you know where the magnets are, where the market's going to move. But yeah, you need to be careful with the levels. Okay, maybe even if the market sentiment is looking green, we need to make sure that we've got solid grounds. Okay, to get pushed all the way to the top of the range is good. Anything above the 50 is good. We just need to maintain this, and then finally we need to get out again, trying to clear this imbalance and this liquidity up there. That's the plan. Okay, that's the plan. No gimmick, no BS. All the birds in the house. No AI necessary. Not this time. Solana Link and CRO maybe. Yeah, sure. Gonna have a look at this very quickly. The bear is in the house. Here it is. The bear is in the house. Good stuff. Right, okay, let's have a look on Solana and Link and CRO. Okay, Solana we just did. Okay, let's do CRO. Why not? Let's go back to template for YouTube. We spoke about Weave. What we said about Weave, we need to make sure that it holds above the 72 if Weave wants to turn around. Okay, but so far Weave is on the downtrend. Okay, no strong indications has reversed. Let's go to Link. Here we are. Let's go to, doesn't matter, Coinbase or crypto is fine. Let me see. Okay, we've got levels here. So CRO, major dive, like everybody else. Recovery, a rally up, and then it fell to hold. Okay, so we're currently sitting at 19.8. If it wants to continue to be strong, we need CRO to go above 20 and 49. Okay, 20 and a half. So we need to see this come here, reclaim, and try to maintain the support. Okay. Not easy for trend lines. It's not easy. Let me take the average again. It's not looking very strong. Let me go to a smaller time frame and get the points as average as possible. So yeah, I've got the angles here. We lost the trend line, so he's looking a bit weak. We need to make sure that CRO has the power to come and claim the 50%. Okay, no rush here to go long. Okay, you just lost the 20. If someone wants to open a short again, be careful. Go to smaller time frame, see the direction, see the strength. Okay, it lost it, but the strength, I can't say that it's very strong. Okay, so here's your small time frame trend line. As long you're keeping intact that trend line, you stay within that trend line, you just keep going lower and lower. You got that 50% here, so pay attention to that. That is roughly 50%. So you've got lots of rejection points here as a resistance. So is it going to act as a support? Maybe. Okay, just watch out for these levels. If it's going to lose that level as well, let's break this down as well. Do an internal one. So yeah, that's the one. It's 50%. So watch out what's going to happen with the 50%, and you take it from there. Okay, trying to get as close to the trend line. Treat the trend line as resistance. You lost in 19.8, not bad. Okay, if I zoom in a little bit, it's not bad. You cannot claim 1985, so that is a good sign, still a good sign for your swords, because that was support. Now it's flipped as a resistance. It has no power. So if you see that it's going to come down, breaking structure, then there's a high possibility to continue. If you want to trade these all the way to the 50, because the 50 is a significant level, you've seen that it was holding previously here as a support. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 resistances, 1 support. So is it going to be acting as support again? You can do really tiny small trade from here to there. Okay, if that behaves, and cannot go any higher, then there's a high possibility that it's going to continue to go down. Okay, you're still in a downtrend. So you've got two options. Either you're gonna stay strict, so to say, to the line, or wait for the deviation to take out that small liquidity over here, touch the trend line, and then come down later. It's up to you. Okay, you can wait and see. Go to 1 minute. Okay, and you see that you have this little zone like a cluster. Okay, so let me draw a rectangle. So you have a small cluster here. Okay, and observe this area. That was a fake out. Okay, it just went out, grabbed some liquidity, it came inside. Seems it's going to break that little range. Okay, and then you can go short all the way down to the red zone. Okay, so the scenario will be something like this. You're going to place a short tool somewhere here. Okay, you want to make sure that you don't break above the upper zone, and then you can have this kind of target, which is a ratio of 4 and a quarter. Okay, your risk is 0.63 and your take profit is 2.69. Okay, and as long as it goes lower, then you can decrease your risk, and if the price goes even lower, then you're going to bring the stop loss to break even. Okay, that is the scenario. If you want to have a stop loss just above these weeks, again it's fine, 0.33, and then your ratio is going to increase dramatically from 4 to 8. Okay, So your win rate will be 8 against 1. Not bad. That is for the CRO. Sorry, for the link. Let's have a look on CRO later as well. And then I'm going to look for super. Unless you're saying that we are super in here. Is that the case, or is that the token? That we are super? You feeling super today, or you want us to chart the super? Good morning everyone. Good morning. Welcome everyone. Straight to the TA today. No BS. Not too much noise. Trying to stick to to solid TA on the charts, and we're going to keep it there. Right, okay. Of course we're super. We are. Of course we are. We're all good. Good morning everyone. Good morning. Good day. Welcome. Nice support for the team. Good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, this is for the link. If Link wants to carry on going down, this is a small, tiny setup for you to go just very close by, nearby, okay? You shouldn't take very long, to execute this, okay? If, Europe is behaving, that should, continue the downtrend, okay? And we can leave this here, and then we can come back later in a few hours and see how it's doing, okay? Leave that here. At the beginning, I should, leave my stop loss on the line. If it goes above the line, then it's invalid. So I'm going to start the trade with this, and then as the trade progresses, then I'll come back and lower my stop loss. So far, I'm going to wait and see how this is going to react. That little cluster, that little range. Okay, I'll see how I can manage that. So roughly there. When I get rejection here, support there, so we are technically still inside the range. The price is under the 50% of the range. It's looking like bearish. It's holding. It's okay. I'll keep the you could use stop loss above that link because you have liquidity there, but in general rule, this is the 1 minute now. We're very close to the line anyway, but break this line, and you're breaking this line, and then that it's invalid, okay? And you better get out as soon as possible with minimum loss, and make sure that you can re-enter in a better position, okay? We're not in a rush. We're not risking a lot here. Let's go to CRO. Let's have a look what's going on with CRO. Okay, yeah, well, that's 1 minute, too choppy. Right, same thing on this one as well, by the looks of it. Still in a downtrend, okay, still pushing down. It hasn't recovered yet. Look at that trend line, okay, it hasn't recovered yet. No signs of reversal yet. You've got plenty of levels on the left. So if you want to break down this impulse, you're more than welcome to do so. Here's your impulse, the very bottom, the very top. Trying to expand that. Let's give that to 300. Just a little bit more. That's okay. Let me use the template of 8. And here we are. Here's your levels on the 12 hour. Okay. And you cannot, obviously you can see that we battle a lot with 0.15, which is the 50%. Okay. And keep on losing 13. We lost the 12. We came all the way down here trying to come up, but failed to claim this level. Okay, so let me go down to a smaller time frame. We're failing to claim this level. Okay, so roughly here is the 50% of that zone, local zone. So you need to see what's going to happen. It failed to stay above 11 cents, so you wanted to see if it's going to hold these or it's going to lose it. If it's going to lose it, then you know what your targets are. Okay, that's your first target. You have an imbalance, you have liquidity below, so if you're going to lose these, again, target the 50% of that little zone. Okay, I don't know what's your position in CRO, but still looking bearish. Okay, this is very, very early signs for you to go like reversals. Okay, it hasn't broken structure. on a bigger time frame. Okay, I mean, even if I want to take these, let's say as a previous high, okay, just barely went a little bit above, it's coming down, and you need to see if you can find any other levels as a support. So roughly here is a 25, you've got 50 there, and then you've got another 75 down here. Okay, so again, it's reacting to internal structural levels. Okay, but we need to overall you need to stay above the 50% for you to see this as early sign of reversal as bullish. Okay, so if you're not sure what to do right now, just wait and see. If it's going to be bullish, it has to claim 11 and go above, clear these, and try to attack the higher level. Okay, if it wants to come down, then you're going to have a better entry down here if it's going to maintain the support. If you're going to lose that, then you know that you're going to short it all the way down to 9 cents and to imbalance. Okay, this is like on the microscope. Okay, that's for CRO. I hope I'm making sense. You see, I do TA very quickly. No gimmick. Almost identical. CRO with super. This is super. Good morning, everyone. Someone is asking for tonight's Zoom inside the Discord. Of course, you are part of the Discord. You will come to the Discord, to the Zoom. I'm going to post the links later inside the Discord, so you're going to see us how to do live trading. Deep. Okay, we're going to do the deep after the super. Guys, as long as you are part of the Discord community, anything that happens inside Discord, you are more than welcome to join. Okay, that's why we do that. It's for members only. Okay, this TA that we do here on the live, it's just a little bit more, awareness that we have a community. That's all. Okay, they give easy access to people as well, easy access to you as well. You don't need to log into Discord and then find the links. YouTube is very, very easy to use. Just open the YouTube and you can see it. It's for convenience and awareness. That's all. That's why we're using the YouTube. I'm trying to use the TikTok, but unfortunately TikTok is keep on dropping the lives. It doesn't like my lives. I think I've cracked the code. I'm too good on the TA and they don't like it. I don't know what's going on. It's alright. If they don't want us to use their platform, then we're going to stick to YouTube. It's just fine. There's no problem. Anyway, yeah, super. Right, okay. It's still on a downtrend. It did quite well. It was pushing for some time now. I mean, look at that. Let's put that 12 hours. It was pushing all the way from August, pushed all the way. It went parabolic just before Christmas, right? And then you see exhaustion. You could not go any further. 1, 2, 3. It got triple top. That was a signal that it cannot go any further up. You see they cannot claim any level further. And then it came back to support at $1.97, and since then it lost it. So if you were being along, at the very beginning of the bull market, that was the time for you to take some good profits. Okay, some profits. And if we keep going losing these levels, then you close a trade, and then you wait until it's gonna cool down. Okay, it's gonna be a shame. That's gonna people get trapped still into super and waiting to see where it's gonna bounce. You lost a 50%. Okay. Even with the push that we had yesterday, it did not manage to claim above, so that was acting as resistance. It's coming down here now to 64 cents. Again, if these levels are too wide for you, break them down. Okay, it's fine. Absolutely. Zoom in a little bit. This is a 90-minute. Go down to 22, 15, 30 minutes, whatever is convenient to you. Okay, you have early signs of reversal, but you see the 50%. It is not, letting yet the token to go higher. Now, if you like trend lines, here's a trend line. We lost the uptrend. That was resistance. and it came down. If you want to break the internal structure, be more welcome, be welcome and do so, and break things down. You can put the Fibonacci in one zone, you can do it in two zones. It's the same thing. It's, if you do it in one zone, it's going to give you 8 lines within one, okay, which is not bad. It's good for a smaller time frame. If you want something more, let's say, not too tight, not too noisy, then you can spread it out and have 4 lines above, 4 lines below, and see, you are in a downtrend and you lost this level, okay, you lost this level, and the question is, are we going to come down to that 50%? Because we have a fib in between 2 zones, so that is acting as a 50%. So are we going to stay here and then trying to push up? We'll see. Is it going to try to attack now and trying to claim it? We'll see if it's going to influence from Bitcoin. So far, on the smaller time frame, on the 15, 20, 30, then this is like still in a downtrend, okay? We keep on losing levels instead of claiming. This is a different story, okay? If you're very strict with your trend lines or with your horizontals, here it is, okay? Most likely you probably got out here, so that is your first trade, okay? From here to there is your first trade, and when you see that it's reclaiming, going above the trend line, then you can have another trade. So you could have a 2 trade setup, okay? Again, the same principle with the horizontals. You keep going until you lose a level. That's supposed to be support. You lost it, you close it. You open it again, a new trade because it claimed, and it goes, and you close it because you're losing the levels. Same principle, okay? For people that they love trend lines, you can do it on smaller time frame. People that they love horizontals, they are more, let's say it resonates, it makes sense. The horizontals, for me, I prefer horizontals. Okay, in my community, in my approach, there's nothing to do with wrong and right. It's what it makes sense to you. Okay, so this is super early signs of reversal, but it has to claim even 83 cents to go higher. If you want to do micro trading, it's fine. You can have this kind of effect. It's trying to come down, maybe to the 50, maybe here, turn around here, or maybe it's going to turn around here, or maybe it's going to attack right now and go higher. In either case, you need to see that you're breaking structure, okay? So, you can go level by level, go here and see what's going to happen. If it carries on, bingo, you can increase your position, you can increase your leverage, from 2x to 3x. Okay, don't go from 2x to 10x immediately. Start easy your way in, okay, and then you can increase later. Okay, right. After super, we said we need to look on deep. Let's have a look on deep. Deep. Who are we gonna use? We're gonna use Pyth. Let's have a look at Pyth. Zoom out a little bit. I need to see over what it's doing. Okay, deep is one of those that is in the uptrend, pushing up and up. We had a little bit of weakness here, lots of profit taking, and it got pushed down. So what we can do, I'm going to use even higher time frame. Let's go to the weekly and let me find a nice good impulse. Okay, so I have this engulfing candle, so push, correction, another impulse to the upside, and then another correction. So these candles, I can break the whole thing as it is at once. This is the lowest, this is the highest. One candle, one weekly candle serves the purpose of impulse. It's fine. Going down to this is it. Okay, it's looking good. It's very local, it's fine. And let's have a look, what it's doing. Okay, you can see that it got exhausted. Even a smaller time frame, you understand this is a big impulse, right? That's the lowest part, push all the way up, and after that, exhaustion. We are under the 50%, okay? But it's claiming levels. I mean, look at this, okay? Reclaim this level, and now is the question. It lost the 50, okay? The 50 is a significant level. You're going to have a fight there. The question now is, are we going to stay here or are we going to lose it? So this is like your trigger point. You need to wait and see what's going to happen. Okay, say, hey, are we going to hold this? Are we going to lose it? If we're going to lose it, then I'm going down, attacking that imbalance and that liquidity below. If not, and wants to go higher, then maybe I have a good chance that it's going to try for second time, okay, and maybe third time it's going to go above. So for you to do a day trading, come down to a smaller time frame. Okay, you see, huge big move to the upside, big imbalance, it came down, there is more imbalance, so there is a small magnet down here, so it does make sense on a smaller time frame, tiny smaller time frame here. So you know you have imbalance here, and also you know that down here you have liquidity. So all these is acting as a magnet. So you are in the downtrend. Okay, we lost at 50%. We're going down. The question is, are we going to stay here and trying to reverse? Are the bulls going to come here trying to control this? It's going to be the control point, or is it going to come down, clear the imbalance, take out liquidity, and then turn around later? Okay, which is going to be on the bigger picture a nice up move, goes up, doing a correction, and then continuation. Okay, because we are in a smaller time frame now, you focus to this trend line. Very nice, very simple, very clean. You are in the downtrend. You're waiting to see what's going to happen with these zones. Are we going to stay here trying to claim, or are we going to go lower? Nice and simple. All right. Link seems to go up initially. It should. Let's have a look on Sol. Okay, let's go back to Sol. We spoke about Sol, but let me go back to Sol. That's all right. Here we are. Let's go back to Solana. Here's Solana. Okay, here are the levels. This is a 22 minutes, so we on the microscope, so to say. Okay, so Link, and Solana, I'm going to look on Link and Solana again. So look, Solana is pushing up. It lost a 50%, so it's doing it on that up move. Okay, it's doing a correction. It's not bad. Okay, it doesn't tell you that it's getting destroyed or anything. And then later it's going to get pushed up. I mean, that was a big discount. Okay, whoever got it, sub 200, it's a major discount. It went all the way down to 174, right? But yeah, early signs of reversal. Is trying to reverse, but it needs to continue. Okay, you got these lows, it's pushing, it's trying to create new highs, a new higher lows, and we just need to continue. Okay, so if Europe and US later today they're gonna behave, okay, we should see a stop here. Okay, it's fighting here with that imbalance. It's got that imbalance. It's got liquidity down here, so it's fighting to stay on the mark of 204. Okay, or anything above 200. Again, this is a psychological number. People will feel very good when they're going to see Solana above 200. When they're going to see Solana under 200, they're going to panic again. So yeah, anything above 200 is good for Solana. If it's going to behave today like the European session, we should see again a climb. Okay, a small fight here on the 15, and then continuation to trying to take out. You have imbalances, you have some liquidity going on there. This imbalance, that lower wick, this lower candle, we have a touch inside of the imbalance. Okay, so that 50% of that candle has been taken out, so that imbalance is out of the question. The question now is, are we going to treat this as a support? We lost it a little bit, but are we going to hold this support? Are the bulls going to come here trying to push? Okay, if they don't show up, the bulls, then most likely it's going to come down to attack other liquidities. Okay, you need to zoom out and see in overall what you're doing on the bigger scale. Yes, we are in a downtrend. It's trying to give us a sign of strength reversal. If Solana was able to stay above 212, it will be more stronger. Okay, now that we lost the 212, it's like 50-50. What's going on here? Are you strong or not? Are you ready? Where are the bulls? This kind of question should go into your head and say, okay, listen, maybe they're not ready yet. You know, the party hasn't started yet. You know, it's quite early. We need to warm up a little bit and have more people coming in, have a few drinks, pump up the music, the DJ is going to play, and then the party's going to start later. Something like that, okay? So, yeah, so you're not late to the party, that's for sure. You're early on the party, on the up move on Solana, but you just need to see, you know, a solid ground, right? Okay, what do you have here? You have resistance. What do you have here? Support. Here, a little bit fight. I would like to see a support, okay? To have small deviations to take out liquidity and imbalances, it makes sense. No panic there. But we need to see a strong support above 204 for us to continue and build the position, okay? This is the time that you want to see a warm up here. Let's start pushing up. You know, mark out, you know, the 212. What's going to happen? You can have a trade from 204 to 212. And then after you can see what you're going to do. It's fine, it's absolutely fine, but make sure that you stay above 200, okay? Maybe your big invalidation point will be the 200 psychologically. If you start very small leverage, then you have the threshold to go all the way down to this liquidity. But I'd rather not to enter here and have this big wide risk, so to say. If I get triggered that goes under 200 or 204 or 200, then I rather close the trade and then make sure that I get as low as possible, because this is a possibility, this is another possibility. So I'd rather go fresh, new trade with minimum risk there, minimum loss, come down and get a better entry and then go up later, okay? This is the my kind of thinking. Tequila time, yeah. Where's the tequila song? The one that has no lyrics. Only just tequila. Tequila! Let's have a look. Dave is a good coin to trade. Yeah, why not? Anything that moves. Guys, anything that moves. Let me say this. No disrespect to, to any other small tokens out there. All tokens are very good as long as they're moving. Okay? I do not merit my tokens when I do my TA. I don't go crazy. The reason is because a lot of people, they had this discussion. Thales doesn't talk too much on fundamentals. No, I don't. Right? And I'll explain myself. It doesn't matter to me how good the project is, how good the team is, how much money they're gonna have is, because the next day you don't know what's gonna happen. You may look to the history, it's going to help you a little bit if you try to invest, but nothing's guaranteed. So I have this in my mind that nothing is guaranteed. Tomorrow is always a tomorrow. It's the future. You don't control the future. History is gone, it's done. You cannot control it, you cannot change it. What do I control? I control my presence. I control today. So today I want to find any token, I don't care what it is. I need a token that is going to move, okay? Because I'm betting against the performance, not the quality of the project, not on the devs, not on the market cap, nothing, okay? If it goes up and has liquidity, I'll take it. If it goes down and it has liquidity, I'll take it. Anyway, I'm not buying the tokens. I'm in futures, which means I trade my dollars to the exchange against the dollars in percentages on the performance. So there's nothing to do with the token. Why should I look on fundamental in Solana and who's behind Solana and who's pushing Solana? I don't care. Because today they're going to push Solana, tomorrow maybe they're going to kill it. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? So if we're going to talk about trading and day trading, then to me it's a waste of time for me to spend searching on the internet trying to find who's behind this and who's pushing it. No. Do we have masses? Do we have people that they're pushing this? Yes. Okay. This is my liquidity. Okay. My liquidity is the people that they're trying to be active in the trade on that token. So if they're active, it creates volatility. If it creates volatility, also creates liquidity. Then it's for me to go down and hunt them down. So you see, I'm going like, not like a whale, but I'm going like the shark, okay? I go where the fish is. So if I see a fish here, that swims because of the masses, and then I'm gonna charge that group of fish, not fishes. Sorry about this. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna grab this fish. Okay. So this is my tactic, right? I'm hunting down to see where there is a movement. If there is a movement, that is an attraction to me. If there's no movement dead, then I don't care. Okay. And you don't need 1,000 tokens for you to trade. You can trade 1 token, maybe 2, right? You can have 2 tokens for the entire bull market, and you can still make money as day trader. But the crypto space is so wide and wild that it's giving you a plethora of options. Over 22. I mean, let me have it. Let me have this number correct. Let's see how many tokens out there. Let's have a look. Cryptos 10.74 million. 10.7 million plus tokens out there. What are you gonna, where are you gonna look for? Nothing. Just 2 tokens is gonna be fine. Okay. Find 1 token that you like. And when I say like, I'm talking about the chart. If you like a token like Solana, you know that people trust Solana. You know that people are going to push Solana. You're going to use this kind of mentality. Say, okay, Solana is in the hype. Okay. A lot of people are backing up Solana. Good. It's going to be here tomorrow. I don't know. I don't care. But I know that people drive Solana. So if they drive Solana, I'll just trade Solana. Either way, I don't care. I don't buy the token. I'm in futures. I don't own the token. I just go as a bet. I'm betting against the performance. Does it want to go down? I'm going to short the shit out of it. If it goes up, I'm going to put a lot of money. It's not about leverage. It's about position. I've said that before over and over again. Trying to have moderate, have enough leverage for you to speed up a little bit the process. 2x is double your capital. So if I put down there $5,000 and I put in 2x, my account is acting like a $10,000. It's 100% increasement of your capital on 2x. Don't be greedy and try and go down with 50x and 100x. No, start with 2x, 3x, and then build your position. You need to create positions, trying to keep your risk minimum. How are you going to keep your risk minimum? We're going to take risk anyway. This is a risky business, okay? But you don't need to be reckless. That's another word that starts with an R, okay? Risk and reckless. Reckless, it means you're going to lose everything. Risk, you know that you need to, you need to calculate your risk. You know that you're taking the risk. That doesn't mean that you need to be reckless. Yes, it's risky. Everything is risky. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be very strict with my rules. My risk management. What's my risk management? My lines. I need to decide every time I meet a line. Do I continue or do I stop? Do I enter or is there a validation point? It's plain simple. And if I want to make money now, I see the 12 hours go down to 90 minutes, find my trend, find my direction. Don't be the salmon. I promise you, don't be the salmon, because at the moment that you're going to be the salmon, the bear is going to wait for you to jump. When you're going to jump out of the water, the bear is going to come and grab you. Okay, so don't be the salmon. So go down to a smaller time frame because you want to make some money now and trying to find the direction. And you say, okay, this is a downtrend now since this morning, 4 o'clock a.m. This is 4 a.m. Okay, I don't care what happened last night. I'm talking the last course. So it's pushing down since 4 o'clock a.m. and now it's like midday. So it's pushing down now, and now we're doing consolidation. Consolidation, to me, to be honest, it is part of the trend. Okay. In the market, I see two directions. I know that in the sniper school we say three directions, but to me, to my eyes, are two directions. Okay, so you have a downtrend like this. Consolidation is part of the downtrend. Okay, because you have big chances to continue. So that is part of the downtrend. Okay, this is one move. Another thing that can happen after consolidation, I mean, what's consolidation? A pause. It means the price doesn't move. 208, 208, 208, 208, 208, 208. That's it. It doesn't move. Okay? So it is not a movement. So it comes down, flat line. And then from this point, two things can happen. Either continue, which is part of the previous trend anyway, or it's going to do a reversal. So the moment that I'm going to be interested is here. That's the change. Okay? To continue is not a change, it's a continuation. That's the change. So I see the market going either down or either up. The consolidations is part of the previous move. This is coming down, consolidation. Okay? If you feel a little bit, let's say, skeptical and you don't know what to do, close the trade. You enjoyed all the way down here. You're not losing anything. It's flat line because nothing is dead. Flat. Beep. Dead. Right? So close the trade. You don't need to be exposed in time going nowhere. It's like you are sitting in the car with the engine running and you're expecting to go to work, but you don't drive. And you say, I'm in the car and I'm trying to get to work, but you ain't moving. How long will it take me to go to work? Forever? So, yeah, no. If you don't, flat lines dead. So, either you're going to have reversal or either you're going to have continuation. If you feel a little bit, weird about these flat line, get out. You just enjoy this downtrend, it's fine. Get out, okay? You see no continuation, okay? It's holding here. It's okay. What's going to happen now? Two things. Either we're going to push up or either we're going to lose that line. 204. Simple, plain, right? No gimmick. Right, volatility is all we need. Yeah, volatility and liquidity. These are two things that you need. That's what a trader needs. You don't marry the tokens. You just want to say, hey, is it the time to me to go short or is it the time for me to go long? The other day, speaking of which, let me bring that neutral template here and let's go and have a look. I mean, what was that? What was doing? Still in progress. Okay, so yeah, someone asked today about Trump on TikTok. It only lasted for 20 minutes. And I've told them that, you need to monitor that. We're going to lose the red line. We're going to come down. We're going to have the 50% of the impulse, let's say, imbalance here. So that impulse here is going to get filled out, maybe a small deviation, and then let's see if it's going to attack again the red line. But so far, still in the downtrend. But that wasn't the question. TTUM, if I remember. I'll give you this as an example. So the other day, let's do this on the daily. Where was it? Is it over here? It was here. So it was doing this, okay? And I caught my eyes on it and it was going up and up and up and up, and then I see this parabolic, right? And when I see this parabolic, I gave the message out to people. I said, guys, I'm waiting to short this. And like people were like, are you bananas? It's going up. People pushing it. I said, it's going to come down, trust me. I'm trying to short this, okay? And if you take the last impulse, if you wish, so you take this last high. If I can grab that swing high, thank you. With that swing low, expand that to the right. And let me do speed up a little bit, 300. That is fine. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Let's go down to 90 minutes. Where is it? Here's the spike. Goes up, goes up, goes parabolic. And what do you see? Okay, what do you see? It could not stay above this line. Okay, It couldn't. And then it came down, find this area, and I said, I'm going to short this. I shorted in a smaller time frame. I went down to 10 minutes. Okay. Go to the left. It happened a couple of days ago. And here it is. All right. You want to break this down even further? You can do. Here it is. Okay. You lost one level, you lost two levels. It's going down. Plain and simple. It broke the 50%. It never claimed it above. Okay. Look at that. And whoever shorted these in the web room, they made money. Oh, look at that. It's going down, 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 down. Right? Go down, further down, further down, further down, further down, further down, further down. Consolidation here. Right? And this is the time that you want to give you a heads up. Say, hey, I can't go any lower. Look at that. It never broke this level again. And even, it did the opposite. That was resistance, and here was a breakout. Okay? So, do you want to measure this bad boy, and see how much that will give you? Let me zoom out a little bit, if I'm allowed to. So, from this level here, or even the second level, 557, it went all, no, that's not a measurement tool. So, let me take these all the way down to here. It's a 38% down move. Okay? And I had people taking these on the 30x. They didn't start with a 30x, they started with a 5x, 10x, and then they increased it. The further was going down, they increased it. Okay? So, I don't know what that token is, I don't care. I just found that it was pushing too hard, and at some point, it will get exhausted. The second that it lost that level, I shorted it. Why? Because whoever was driving these, right, the whales, when they see the parabolic move like this, they know they're running out of time. So they start taking profits. And I was right there after them. It's okay, you taking profits, I'm shorting. And this is what happened. This is when the retailers are trying to catch. Do you know what is this? This is retailers that then they got very excited with the out move, and then everyone start buying to go long. Okay, but the retailers that don't have power, the big boys here are shorting, and off we went down. Don't be retailer. Okay, don't come late to the party. Okay, if you are coming late to the party, make sure you're shorting, not trying too long. Okay. If you understand these kind of concepts, how it's pushing, even that one here, this is a very more recent, nice example. It's pushing like this. Pushing, goes up, and then it lost it. It could not pass the 50%. Boom, it goes down. And to be honest, alright, okay, I was charting the wrong spike. That was a spike that happened. That happened on the end of January. Speaking of which, let me double confirm this. Let me double confirm this. Let's go to the war room. That was in the trading chart for sure. It's gonna take some time, but oh no, I posted that in the group as well. So let me go to my results here, and let me find it. Yep, here it is. That happened the 31st of January. That's the one. 197 on 30x and 325% on 50x. Okay, that happened the 31st of January. So 31st of January is here. So that was a spike, and I said, okay, that's going to be short-lived. It's not going to go anywhere. So it lost it on a smaller time frame. Here it is. It lost it, and it came down, and we shot that thing. It came up again, but then it's coming down again. Okay, push all the way down here. This is when you see this a lot of choppiness. This is where all the retailers are trying to go in. They see these huge gold candle, and they're trying to go in. They see this second wave to the upside, they're trying to grab it, and then it just goes down, down, down. And this is when they get stop loss liquidated, you know, all this kind of lovely stuff. Okay, you just need a token that it moves. Okay, when you see these parabolic candles that create big imbalances, always expect that it's going to come back. Okay, big parabolic is going to come down. Okay, big parabolic is going to come down. It's creating too much imbalance, it's going to come back. Okay, right. Okay, let me see some of the messages here. Broke straight back down to fair value gap. All right, yep, that's the one. That was a good move. Indeed it was. The volume, I use a delta in these cases. So let me bring my agents here. Okay, no volume data. The data vendor doesn't provide volume data. Thank you very much, Mr. Venter. So remember, we rely on all the information from third-party resources. So probably Quantum does not have delta. I prefer delta. The reason is, let me remove this. Let me do a little trick here. So let me close this and bring the volume delta again. Have that changed anything? No, still question mark. Okay, cool, no problem. You can bring the normal volume, which is not too bad. Where is it? Come on. Oh, not even volume. Not even the simple volume is not here. Interesting. Okay. It's not going to be any help, isn't it? So close that. Close that. Close that. And I'm going to stick to my settings here. So yeah, I mean, you can do higher time frame. You can do stochastics. You can do whatever you like. Okay, go to 90 minutes and see what the stochastics are telling you. That was divergence. I mean, look at that. That was a good one. That was divergence. Okay, bearish divergence. Look at that. Price was going up, indicator was going down. After that, you know, you see a big weakness. It's going down, maybe. Big time, big crash. Always trust the indicators, especially on divergences. Okay. Also, ASO was telling you the negative, the gray line that is decreasing, losing, is telling you that we are done with a down move. So that's another good sign. Okay. When you have the same thing with the yellow line, the golden line, when it's peaking, it cannot go any further up. That's it. It's done. It's finished. So, yep. It's almost 12 o'clock. Any more other requests? Please bring them up. Yeah, I know. I can change the exchange, but you see, I am not inside the exchange. I'm outside of the exchange. You see, I'm using crypto, which means I don't take the exchange. I'm not exchange focused. If I enable Binance, I will only see the Binance data, which I don't. I don't want to see only Binance data. I want to see the overall. So I'll try to be outside of the exchange. That's why you see me going the token against the USD and trying to get it on Coinbase as a second result. The first result, I'm using crypto, which is not the crypto.com. The crypto.com is that one down here. Okay, this is crypto. It means trading view clean chart. The same reason when I use Bitcoin index and Ethereum index, data before the exchanges. Okay, so I'm trying to see the data. Like Binance is getting the data from a vendor, right? A third-party company. We spoke about this before in the past. So if Binance is taking this information from elsewhere, like ICE, another company, I rather get their data as well. I don't want to get the manipulated data from the exchange. I don't want it. I don't care. Right, OM. Let's have a look on OM. Why not? Let's have an OM. I have it on my templates. Here it is. Let's update OM. Okay, we were paying attention to that range and finally broke out the range. 1, 2, 3 levels. Find like a hard time to continue. You can close a trade when you see weakness. Right, it's okay, that's it, you cannot go any further up. Close the trade before it goes even further down, and then, you know, wait for another. I mean, look at that, it just came back inside the range, took out liquidity, killed every long position, and then push one more time up. Beautiful. That's what you need. Just that one you need. You need just a token that it wants to move. Plain simple. We're doing scouting right now. We go through all the tokens because I don't watch all of them and we don't watch the same. Okay, you may watch OM, Mantra, somebody else is going to watch Bitcoin, somebody else is going to look on Link, somebody else is going to look on Solana. It doesn't matter. Find one token that it moves. If you find a token that it moves, it's good enough for you. Stay there, focus, and drain the whole thing out of it. Okay, in both directions. That's the trick. Stay focused. If you like OM, stay OM. If OM is busy, I mean, look at that. It's busy. You know, people are here pushing this, right? Look what happened here. You're losing it, short it. It's going to come down to clear this imbalance. You know it's going to happen. Okay, when a parabolic comes, expect that it's going to come down. Okay, and go level by level. Simple. When you see consolidation, it's fine. Grab the bottom of the range as your entry. Okay, when it's going to turn around, okay, which is a continuation, you see, push, flat line, continuation. Okay, it's not always the case, but if you enter at the bottom of the range, you gain the most of it. If you going at the bottom of the range and then lose it, your risk is a minimum. Imagine that you're trying to long from the top of the range and you're going down. Look how much you are risking. So always the best entry is the bottom of the range in either direction. If it goes higher, you gain more. If it's going to lose it, then your risk is minimum. Bottom of the range always. Okay, there's where the good stuff is. Another trick for you to remember. Okay, one push to the up, consolidation, another push to the up. Look at that, parabolic. What do you know? You lose this, you're going down, baby. I'm shorting. Why? Too much imbalance. Okay, too much volatility. It went parabolic. It's going to come down, reset. You don't know how much. You can go level by level. Okay, and you close it. It came up above. It's okay, fine. One level. I enjoy one level. It lost it again. Let's go to the next level. Oh, it lost it that one as well. Next to the low level. Go level by level, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. Okay, you come to the bottom of the range, and you say, are you going to lose that range? Or are you going to stay within? Okay. Right, and now stochastic RSI is looking good. I mean, you know, it's quite bullish. Even RSI is bouncing from the 50. Negative though is telling me that it's not finished yet. Okay. Wait. Okay. ASO is telling me that the down move is not finished yet. Do not jump in. That's okay. Thank you very much for your heads up. What do I see? Downtrend. Okay. Do I want to go to smaller time frame? Go down to smaller time frame. Okay, and break this level and observe on a microscope what is going on. Okay, break this down and say, hey, I see you. I see you. Okay, what is going on? Are you above the 50 or below? Below, not good. Okay, not good for the longs. And that's it. Okay, my guys. Right, it's almost an hour. How to spot volatility moves quick? Just your watch list. Yeah, I see the watch list, but you know, if you see a token that it moved like 20 to 30% in the day, go have a look and investigate. Is there a parabolic? If it's a parabolic, then try to see where is the best time for you to short. Okay, if you're not monitoring a token, that's one way of doing it. Come and look on BTC. Okay, we can close with Bitcoin. Okay, let's have a look and get on Bitcoin. Let's go back to Bitcoin, and here it is. Here's Bitcoin. I'm gonna expand that a little bit, zoom out, well, zoom in, I mean expanding to the outside for you to see the numbers. Let's bring the numbers closer. Yeah, here it is. So major push to the up, rejection on the top of the range. We're getting pushed down, no problem. We got some imbalances. We need to make sure that we stay above the 50 if we want to continue today. Okay, if we're gonna lose this, okay, then we're gonna hit liquidity imbalance. Okay, if we're gonna lose, and then we're gonna end up again at the bottom of the range, and then we're gonna question ourselves: are we gonna stay here? Are we gonna find support? Are we going back up again, or are we going to lose this? Okay, so every significant level is the time for you to pause and ask the question, what are we going to do next? Okay, I apologize that little range and that these lines there are preventing Bitcoin to move further. I'm sorry about this, I apologize. My line is very effective. Just joking. Right, okay. And that's it. We've got to we're trying to keep it nice and simple. Okay, don't forget today, inside the Discord, only for the members, which means aka everybody in the Discord, we're gonna have a Zoom session live trading. I'm gonna post a link later today. Okay, and because it's exclusive only for the members, I'm gonna post the links on the last minute. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you had a very good time. I hope you see how nice and easy and clean we can do this. We can do this over and over again until you reach the 10,000 hour mark or 1,000 times mark. Okay, if you do this 1,000 times, you're gonna be just fine. Okay, I promise you, you're gonna be just fine. You need to do the TA always 1,000 times, and then we're gonna do taking the trades 1,000 times. And after that, you don't need me. I promise you don't need me. You only gonna come inside the Discord and post photographs of you being to nice exotic places and say, hey Alice, I wish you were here. Here's a drink for you. And a picture. And the sunset. In a mountain. Or in the sea. I don't care. In a cave. Outside the cave. Doesn't matter. Be somewhere free and enjoy your life. That's the purpose. Okay, and I hope soon that you don't need me. So my wish will be that time to come as soon as possible for you, that you don't need anyone, not me, not noise, not YouTube, no Twitter, no nothing. Okay, when you need to trade to make some money, you open the chart, you know how to do it, you know to do the TA, and you know the lines, and you know the strategy, and keep it nice and clean and simple. Bahamas sounds very nice. I've never been to Bahamas, so why not? Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I hope you had a great time. I'll see you again tomorrow on the next market update. Until then, be safe, and for the members, I'll see you inside.